So that's running now. Oh shit, now I want to share it. Yes, sir. Streams. I guess I could share it in YouTube. Oh, wait, what? Oh, maybe it's because. Whatever, that's fine. Alright, we're chilling. I mean, like, chilling relatively, not like chilling in the sense of, like chilling. We might not get anybody tonight, though, just because it's so late, which is fine. The fan's on. It's making noise, but I might like leave it on, honestly. I don't really care enough to turn it off. And I don't feel like it, if I'm being real with you. So, I probably won't. Yeah, like I probably won't turn it off. I don't really care enough to turn it off. Hold on a second here. Audio mixer, source selector. What if scene selectors right there? I want the stream preview up so that I can see the um, but like what if, because that's like my whole preview, right? Yeah, it's like my whole preview. Just do stream preview and see what that looks like. um, I don't know. No work for me at the very least. Fluffy, how's it going? Hopefully you're having a great night. I'm having an okay night tonight. As okay as a night can possibly be, if I'm being completely honest with you. And I'm happy with that. Marginally, at least. I'm just rolling. And hopefully you're rolling too. I'm going to be doing some things tonight. I'm going to be talking with you guys about some stuff. I recently got into sword fighting, and I'm actually taking professional classes for it. So that's really exciting. One of the things we're going to be doing tonight is shopping for swords and adding swords to my lists for me to purchase. And just talking to you guys, catching up with you guys, and just messing with my stream settings so that when I stream on regular hours, the stream settings are perfect, making sure the chat bot works. So anybody who's in the chat with me late tonight gets to talk to me personally and help me just test out some settings and shit like that. I'm really trying to see. I kind of messed this up, if I'm being honest. It was editor display is what that was supposed to be, right? Okay, mini feed is that. Okay. Yeah, shit, okay. The One Piece grind keeps on grinding. That's for sure. I mean, I feel that. I'm not like huge into One Piece. Even still, like I'm not like crazy into One Piece. Nor do I like go out of my way to recommend it to people like I know a lot of people do. But I do respect it. Like I completely respect the grind. Where people are like, on it and all about it. And yeah, I mean, I completely respect that. I just never can get myself into One Piece. And that's like my biggest thing is that I feel like if I get myself into it, I would watch the shit out of it. And I've seen clips of One Piece. Like I've seen like YouTube shorts, which is a really cool thing about YouTube shorts, I want to say. Like the really cool thing about things like YouTube shorts. YouTube shorts is so cool because you will literally never have seen something or never have watched something. And then YouTube shorts gives you kind of like a chance to view that thing or movie or show for 60 seconds. And it's an interesting part of the movie or the show, right? And then you get a chance to view that movie or show that you never would have watched otherwise. And then now you have a chance where you're like, huh, I actually kind of like this show. I might go check it out. So I think the whole YouTube Shorts revolution that happened was really cool because it was like you really started fucking with it. It just was really cool, right? Because it was just like started really getting people into a lot of different stuff. Okay, so we're gonna be doing a lot of different things today. As Cheese Wall, I saw that you sent me a message. Let me go ahead and read your message out, buddy. How's it going? I was about to sleep, then saw you streaming out of nowhere. Long time no see, man. How have you been? Hope life has been treating you good. Life has been treating me okay. It definitely, as always, could be better. But we try our best not to complain, right? We don't complain. We take what we can get where we can get it. Like I said, always could be better, but at the same time, I'm not one to complain. I'm very appreciative of the fact that I'm still like alive and stuff like that. I appreciate that you turned me on while you were sleeping. Like I said, we're gonna be chilling tonight, just testing out some different settings, talking. I've recently started taking sword fighting, so I'll be picking out swords and stuff. I know some people sleep to the sound of my voice, so feel free to leave the stream on if you want. I'll be doing my the good old Gizmo Mic ASMR into the mic for you guys for maybe an hour or two, just because I have nothing better going on right now, so that should work out for you guys. But give me 1 second. We'll start looking at swords, and I'll start talking more about sword fighting. I got to do sword fighting yesterday for the first time ever. Guys, it was the coolest thing. It was the coolest thing that I ever did. I got to do sword fighting yesterday, and it was the coolest thing that I've ever done in my life. It was the coolest fucking thing. Later, Cheese Wall. Thank you so much for showing up to the stream. I appreciate it. Coolest thing I've ever done in my life. Coolest thing that I've ever done. I was blown away, dude. Dude, I was blown away. It was so cool. Let me see here. I'm trying to add a tab where there should be a way where I can look at you guys' chats. But I should be able to look at them from the regular window without me needing to do anything else. But there doesn't seem to be a way for me to do it. There used to be, but I don't know where that option went, which what bothers me, actually. There used to be. Back in the olden days, in my glory days of YouTube, there was an option where I could actively see the chat live. But don't know where that option went. Did they take it out? They had to have, right? Yeah, we're not dropping any frames. CPU usage looks pretty good. We're kind of slapping right now, if I'm being real with you. Honestly, let me move this over here, make it a lot easier. that works. Okay, there we go. So now I can see you guys' chats while I'm kind of waiting and things like that. Thanks, Twilight. You already started fighting using a wooden katana? Yeah, so I have been using, been doing fencing. So the place that I go to is technically a fencing academy. And it's a fencing academy. However, what I'm going for is to learn long swords, to learn to fight with a traditional medieval longsword. But you can take other disciplines as well. So I can learn to fight with a saber. I can use my longsword. I can use a lot of different things. So it's really cool because I went just to see if I'd be adept for sword fighting, and I walk in and I tell the guy, I'm like, hey, I would be interested in learning sword fighting. Right? Just to get started, I was like, I'd be interested, right, in learning sword fighting. And the guy's like, here's a sword, let's go. And I'm like, okay. So he hands me a sword. We get started. He's in the middle of teaching a course where there's only one other person in the room for this course, right? He hands me a sword, and we like look at the fencing sword. It's called the foil, is the type of sword it was, and we get started. He shows me another one, which is like a rapier, which is a French type of sword, and then he shows me a third one called a saber, which is one of my favorite ones that isn't my specialty, which is long swords. So we don't touch the longsword at all that day, which was yesterday. We just touched the 3 different types of fencing swords, right? I'm going to be doing longsword, but it was just fun to even start with the fencing part because he was like, when I walk through the door, the first thing he says is, you have the body builds for fencing. So my body build, for anyone that's curious, you guys haven't seen me in a while, right? Let me just, hold on. So let me pull the mic up a little bit here, right? Very lean body build, just a lean body, very lean body build, right? But very high muscle percentage. So completely lean body, doesn't look like I'm very strong, but an incredible muscle percentage. Like it's just all muscle down there. Everything is muscle. But I'm very lean. I look very linky, I look very skinny. I also just happen to be in only boxers because I'm streaming and I'm just in my room at 2 a.m. So, but anyway, a really high muscle percentage. So he's like, yeah, you don't look very strong, but your body's all muscle, and that's like the best build for a swordsman. So you'd be pretty good at pretty much with any sword you picked up. The only difference is that for longsword, which is the type of sword that I would be using, I would want to continue to work out my arms because swinging that thing around takes some beefy ass arms. So that's kind of one of the caveats of that I want to look at and be aware of, which is not a big deal. Not at all a big deal. I do not mind needing to keep myself reasonably beefy. Reasonably beefy for that. I think that's a fair. I think that's a very fair thing for me to need to keep myself beefy for the whole sword fighting aspect of it. I do not think that's a bad thing. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get this set up where I can still view chat pretty easily here. But yeah, no, there was no better way than to just start. And I'm going to be honest, me starting was like the best thing I could have ever done. I was really happy with myself for just starting. And it just was a really great experience. The instructor was really, really cool. He was awesome. He showed me a lot of cool stuff. And it just was really, really awesome. As far as everything that I learned that day and all that stuff. So I'm looking into swords and things like that. So the type of sword that I would be using specifically is just a regular traditional long sword, which I can show you guys here. Long swords, actually it'd probably be better to show you guys this. The type of weapon I would be using would be a long sword, and long swords are knight swords. They pretty much look like this. So this is a foam one. Let me see if I can find a real one. Metal. It's like showing LARP swords, and I don't want LARP. I actually want the physical, real swords. Let's just do cold steel. That's fine. Let's see here. And this is funny because I'm actually like seriously cycling through because I'm actually going to be purchasing a longsword, and then I actually have to also purchase a katana. The katana is going to be special because the katana is going to have special engraving on it. I don't really want to say what I'm going to engrave on it, but or I will. It's an anniversary of a person that I loved. My anniversary with them, and then probably their name in Japanese is going to be on the sword. So that the katana is going to be very special to me and isn't going to be used very much. The long sword, say no more, bro. But I'm super excited to get to use this thing. But what we were using when I practiced on Monday, actually, was this. So what we are using when I practiced on Monday was called a fencing foil. And what a fencing foil is it is basically a very, 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 very narrowed blade. Very, very thin, right? It has a guard on the back of it, which just kind of lets you hold on to it while protecting your hand. And it's a very strong base and then very thin, okay, at the edge. This is what we're using for basic practice. And I would be basically I started with this because he just wanted to see if I was any good at sword fighting, and I actually was fairly good at it. But this is what I would be specializing in. But I still can use these if I want. So I'm pretty excited, pretty happy. Finger and hand protection is very vital. Yeah, honestly. Honestly. Cult of Athena has some good shit on here, dude. Cult of Athena has some good shit on here, dude. Let me see. Okay, now 0 dropped frames. Alright, we switched over to different internet. Hopefully that was quick enough. Are we good? We're back? We're back. Okay. So yeah, this is the kind of sword that I'd be specializing in. Long swords. This is the kind that I'd be using. Are there any kinds of other ones I'd want to learn? They can teach me any kind. But I don't think so, dude. Long swords are fucking tight, bro. Long swords are fucking awesome, dude. Long swords are awesome, dude. Like, honestly, what more could you want? Look at this. Look at the quality of this blade. I'm so excited to pick up my first long sword and get to work, dude. So excited to get my first long sword. And then I want to see where I can get a custom order katana. Do they do katanas? Is a part of their Japanese stuff katanas? Or Chinese, I'm sorry. I mean, Chinese and Japanese would still do katanas, but Asian swords is how they categorize it. Do they do katanas? They do katanas. Okay. They're actually not as expensive. Ooh. Ooh, they're not that expensive for their katanas, dude. But I want it engraved though. See, that's the problem. Okay. So I want it engraved. This is going to sound really stupid, right? But I want an engraved katana. Yeah, I would have to do Etsy, right? Yep, I would have to do Etsy. Fuck, dude. I really don't want to do Etsy. Let's go somewhere like super expensive. Yeah, let's go somewhere uber expensive, dude. Oh, shit. I don't know the terms for katanas. I actually have no idea. Ninjato? I have no idea, bro. Okay. Mini katana? I don't know. I don't want a mini katana, though. Is mini katana the name of the site? I want a full size. Sorry, I didn't mean to lean into the. Let's check Etsy. I'm just curious because Etsy, let's just check Etsy. I'm curious. Okay, 112. I'm just curious. I know that. Okay. He's got a few recent good reviews. Honestly, not looking too bad on his reviews. 112 for a full size katana. Yeah, it's a full katana. That's not that bad. See, but it wouldn't be engraved though. It has a dragon around the hilt though. That's fucking badass, dude. What do you guys think about this katana? Dragon around the hilt? Pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good. I like this. I like this. Let's leave that page open in the background, okay? Um so this is a custom engraved katana right here. 195 custom engraved. Okay. Monogrammed sword. Custom sword, monogram personalized. What do they mean by monogram? Is it going to be on the blade or is it going to be on the sheath? What is that? Okay. Massive confusion with shipping. I almost filed for a refund, but the next day I'm out to deliver, but it was worth the wait. Confusing detailing, it's perfect. Okay, but like, okay. Uh, ugh. I don't know, man. Hmm. But they say custom monogram, but does that what is okay, so this one's 89. What's the difference between this one? Okay, what's this one? 89. Custom monogram font. Okay. Uh what the fuck? With display stand, without display stand. Oh, okay. Yeah. This would be what I'm looking for. Okay, here it is. Just add the item to your cart and uh, put the exact name or initials you would like in the order section. Okay. Okay. I mean, where does the stuff go though? Let me look at the video for this. Let's look at the video together. $89 is not bad for a katana. It's not that bad. That's a pretty bitchin' katana. So that is full size. Let's do. Okay. I want to contact him because I want to see if the engraving is going to be on the blade or if it's going to be on the sheath. If it's on the blade, I'm chilling because I want it on the thing. All right, let's ask this guy for the. Where do you put the custom name? You guys can't see what I'm typing, but I'm typing to him. Where do you... Is this one full tang? Wait, shit. Is this one full tang? Wait. Twilight, why does it have to be full tang? What is full tang? Enlighten me. I'm stupid. What does full tang mean? What is what do you have? What is full to? How do you spell sheath? Got it. And can the characters be Japanese? Okay. So I messaged him. I'll get a response through email for that. Can I, like, add this to favorites? I like this. 112 for this sword. What do you guys think of this one? Full tang means the metal of the blade goes all the way down to the handle. Oh. This one's not full tang, then. Is this one not good? So, Twilight, this one's cheaper. But it's not full tang. Monogram, custom Japanese sword, personal engraved. Let's look through all the reviews for this product. People seem to like his product. Okay, this one's not full tang, and now I don't feel... Yeah, this one's not full tang. I feel like if I'm gonna buy it, it should be full tang, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna get. I'm not gonna get it if it's not full tang. There's no point. You're absolutely right, because you're right. Because even if I'm not using it right now to cut stuff, this is the one I'm not gonna use as much. But what if I want to use it for fighting or cutting later on to show off with? Because it's like my special one, right? Well, I can't do that if it's not full tang. I might as well get it full tang. Yeah, I'm gonna get. Yeah, so this isn't full tang. I'm gonna just. Yeah, no. I asked the guy the question, but I'll just ignore the response. So it needs to be full tang. Okay, as Twilight has informed us. Thank you for telling me that. I did not know what that meant. Okay, full tang. Okay, so he has another custom blade again. This is a training blade for adults. Custom engraved, but it's not full tang. Yeah, like it's not... Yeah, so same seller. It's not full tang. I don't want it, bro. It's really cool. It's really hard finding them full tang and engraved. And I think that's going to be the biggest problem I have is finding it engraved and full tang together, which means worst case shit. Okay. Okay. Just doing really detailed. Fuck, dude, this is so hard. Okay. This is 170. Is this full tang at least? No, so this is 170 by the same guy, but none of his blades are full fucking tang, bro. It's custom monogram, but it's not full tang. Like what? Looking at some reviews right now. Okay, so realistically, what I'm gonna have to do, they're not saying that it's not full tang Twilight on the one that I want, which is, where was it? This one. They're not saying that it's not full tang. They're just not saying that it is, if that makes sense. So I can get this one fully engraved. It'll be engraved like I want. It just won't be, it probably won't be usable. If the guy messages me back, because I asked him a question about where the engraving is going to go, I'm also going to message him and ask him if this is full tang. If it's not, it's fine. I just won't use, yeah, if it's not, it's fine. I just won't use it for fighting or anything like that. But if it was full tang, that'd be cool. Can I zoom in on the handle? I most certainly can, yes sir. I don't know if you can tell by the handle, but let me get a little closer. I can't tell if that's all the way through the blade or not. Because I have a sword back there. It's Sasuke's sword from Naruto. It's not full tang. It's one of the ones where it's just a little metal nub, and you can tell. Is that the only pin in it? Yes. It looks like it, yeah. Just one pin. Let me go back and see if... Oh, no, it has more pins. It has another one. Wait. So that's one pin right here. It has two pins. It might be full... Is it full tang? It has two pins. That's promising. That's good. I think I might buy it. Worst case, it's not full tang, right? Worst case, it's not full tang. I'm gonna let him answer my question about the engraving and where it's at, and then I think I'm just gonna buy it. As for what I'm putting on it, all right. Not even gonna give you guys context as to why I'm putting this name. But this would be the name that goes on it. I don't know if I'd put the date on it per se, but I know this is the name that would go on it. And the name's Catherine. Catherine is just someone who's special to me. But either way, anyway, this is the name that would go on it. I have to see if he's able to do Chinese characters. If he's willing to do Chinese characters, then I will run with it, and I'll have Chinese characters on my sword. And then after I buy my katana, all I have to buy is a long sword. The katana is easy. They're a dime a dozen. You can buy a katana on fucking eBay. That's really good, right? It's the long sword that's going to be really, really hard to find, I think. And what I'm really worried about, I think it's going to be really, really, really hard to find the long sword. So that's what I'm worried about. Because with the katana, I can try things out and blah blah blah, and a lot of the times, even if it's a shitty quality katana, it'll still be good enough to put on display. If I'm buying a long sword, I want to get a good long sword first try. Because what I'm gonna want to do is buy my own long sword to bring with me to practice. When I'm walking up there, I'm gonna want to be walking up with a sheath with my own sword in it. I want to be bringing my own sword to the place that I go to. I don't want to. I don't want to be using their swords. I'll use their swords for like the first training sesh, right? But ideally, I would like to be bringing my own fucking sword up there, learning with my own sword, getting used to the grip on my own sword, right? So, that's the most optimal scenario, I guess you could say. So, I mean, it's one of those things where that's really lit. All right, yeah. If Cult of Athena is really good, and they make quality shit, and you're saying it's good, I'm willing to drop 200 on a sword. I was looking at the price tags, and I was like, okay, I don't know if I want to drop that much on a sword, but if you're saying it's really good shit, I'm willing to drop some money. So there's the Ronin Katana that's a half Italian. The other one that caught my eye, I like the way the Ronins look. There's also the Ronin two-handed longsword, which looks cool too. I don't know which one. I might do the Ronin half Italian, because that one is a hand and a half, meaning that you can alternate between two or one. Yeah, because there's the Ronin hand and a half. Battle ready. Let's look at some videos. So this is the Ronin Italian hand and a half sword. I like the way that fucking sword looks, dude. 200's not bad either. For like a good sword, $200 is not bad. Because you're buying a sword to use. Like, that's your sword, you know? Twilight, do they come with sheaths when I buy them? I get a sheath, right? It's not just a sword. I get a sheath too. And does the sheath look badass? That's my question. Oh, they do cut testing? Tell me we get cut testing. Okay, it does have a sheath. Oh, it comes with a sheath with buckles and it has the belt. Let's go. I'm sorry, a scabbard. I'm being uncultured. Guys, hold on. Pause the video. It's a scabbard, guys. The guy in the video corrected me. It's a scabbard. Sorry, I was being uncultured. Let's get back to the video. My bad. I like the size. I'm a taller guy, so. That's a sharp-ass sword. I like that. I like hard carbon steel. I can see they're passionate about their damn craft. Look at this shit. Dude, that grip looks sexy. I feel like I would immediately nut from touching that grip, bro. is a really shitty swing, and I'm barely a swordsman. But I love that sword. Love the way it looks. Balance test. Where's the cut test? You said there was a cut test. I was promised a cut test. There's my cut test. Okay. Let's get to the cut test. It's pretty sharp, so I'm really excited to... Yeah. I'd say that's pretty good. You guys think that that's a pretty clean cut? This is the one I want. I'm bookmarking this. Now I have to decide if I'm getting the katana first or if I'm getting the longsword first. I don't know which. I might get both. It's 285. Okay. 285. Bro, that cut, that was wow. Okay, I'm impressed. Okay. I'm curious. Hold on. I have an idea. I have an idea. Uh-huh. Okay, they're sold separately. Okay. Wait a minute. I have a plan. Seal buying options. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's more expensive on Amazon. Interesting. What? So you get quicker shipping, but it would be more expensive. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Honestly, fine. So 285, what does their shipping look like? Is their shipping like pretty quick? Is it going to take a while to get here? What does the shipping look like? The reviews are on this guy. Okay. I don't care about that. I'm already in love with the sword. What is the shipping like? Okay. Not quality, but I mean shipping speed. How quick would I get it? Would it be worth paying the extra money from Amazon? Let's just look up Hills of Athena shipping time. 2 to 5 business days. Okay. That's not. That's not that bad. So 3 to 10 business days. Okay. Cool. So I'm going to end up getting the katana first because I already know that I'm getting that. But as far as this, the half hand, half and a half Italian longs, this one I'm going to obviously do the class on Friday first and make sure I like the long sword and I want to do that. And I think that's the one I'm going to get because, like, I mean, what else, like, what else do you need, bro? Like, all right, so we're going to bookmark this tab. We're going to call it Long Sword for Nick. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Progress. 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 We've done it. We've successfully found our katana, boys, and we found our longsword. Dude, that cut. Can we watch that cut one more time? That cut was good. Let's go back to. I want to see that cut one more time. That cut was just too good. I'm sorry. Look at that. Just in the pieces. Look at that. Clean pieces. That's a clean cut, dude. Like that's a clean cut, man. That makes me smile. I know that shouldn't make me smile because that's just mass destruction. It makes me smile. Completely makes me just geek out, dude. Nice. Fucking nice. No, completely makes me smile. So what's funny is the whole sword fighting thing is really cool. Because I did Darth Gizmus for a while, right? Where I was doing lightsaber sword fighting with my friend Blair. And we have a lot of episodes on the channel with that. And you guys are like, Gizmo, you basically already know how to sword fight. All choreographed. Everything was choreographed. Everything was pre-planned. We kind of looked like we knew what we were doing, and we kind of did, but it was pretty much all pre-choreographed. That was more so because I was naturally adept with a sword. And because according to the guy, I just have the natural body builds for sword fighting, which is why it looked natural. But it's actually really funny that I never thought to try actual sword fighting. My buddy Renee, he's literally my best friend, was like, after I left my current job, he was like, dude, what does Nick want to do? And I was like, I always want to do sword fighting and archery. He's like, go pick up a sword, and after about a month of procrastinating, because, ADHD, depression, I finally went and picked up a sword. So, here we are. Scary as fucking hell. It was really fun. I was sweating my ass off after the first day of practice, but it's motivating me to work out. Hey, Twilight, where do you live again, man? I would fly out to spar with you like once every few months. On God. I would fly you out to spar with me. But no, it's really cool. The only shitty thing is, like, unless I become friends with the guys that sword fight at my respective, like, academy, which I don't know if I will or not, I'm not going to have anybody to sword fight with, except when I'm at practice, And I don't know if I feel like letting new friends into my life. Kentucky, man, we're going to look up plane tickets to Kentucky right now. But yeah, I don't know if I really want to, have friends right now. Because if I want sparring partners, right? Let's say at this new place that I'm at, right? I was like, woo, I'm going to have this person in my life as a sparring partner. Woo, you know what I mean? Not meaning you, Twilight, but meaning the people that would be at my, not gym, I keep saying gym, my sword fighting academy, right? The fencing academy, right? I'm in a depressed mood where I don't really feel like being alive anyway. I don't want to bring anybody new into my life, really. I'm just doing sword fighting for the discipline and because I want to. Do I really want to, introduce anyone new into my life for anything other than like the business purpose of sparring? No. But are they going to want to probably be more than just sparring partners? Yeah. So it's like, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. It's complicated. Twilight, that's so cheap, bro. 280? That's 280 round trip, bro. Come on. Twilight, come on, bro. Twilight, come on, bro. Twilight, I can visit you and spar with you for an entire few days and it'd be 250, bro. Come on, Twilight, you got to give it up, bro. That's dirt cheap. 221, Twilight. I mean, you can pick a date in the future. When I get my hands on some extra money, boom, there we go. How I get my sword through security, I don't know. I think I would have to ship it ahead of time, which would suck dick. But easy, $220. It's fine. Easy. Sounds like a trip to Kentucky for me. I've been using my wood katana to spar with a tree. Yeah, and it's like I don't want to be a fucking weirdo. I live in Virginia, next to the capital, right? I don't want to be a fucking weirdo and go outside with my Kusanagi is the type of sword that I have right now. My Kusanagi, because I haven't purchased the engraved katana yet, and I haven't purchased a long sword. So the only sword I have right now, other than the two lightsabers, is my. This is called a Kusanagi grass cutter. This is most famously the weapon used by Sasuke in Naruto. But it is obviously not a full tang. You can see that because it has a little metal flap here. But it is the full replica of the sword. It's a full metal cast. It's pretty good. It's dull. I don't sharpen it. But I use this for sparring practice when I'm outside. I also use it for practicing the on guard position and things like that. But this has been my sword for a while. It's just funny because for the first time in forever I know how to stand with it and what to do with it now. So it's just really cool. But I don't want to go outside and beat on a fucking tree like a weirdo and then have people being like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? Why is he beating on a fucking tree, right? So I just haven't. Yeah, it's just I don't want to really introduce anybody new into my life to do that. Right, I was in a similar situation that I met my friend Steven at the job as a coworker. Didn't want to talk to him since that day we've been. And I have my friend Renee. Renee's my best friend. He's one of the only people I talk to. I met him at work, just like you met Steven at work. He's my best friend, right? He's not in. He hasn't. I'm not gonna say he's not into it, but he hasn't tried sword fighting. We play video games together and stuff, but he got me into sword fighting, but he hasn't really tried it. And I'm not going to push him to try it. Maybe I should ask him if he wants to, because it's 9 minutes from his house. It's like 45 minutes from me, but I'm fine making that drive twice a week for something I really want to do. But I just don't want to add anybody in to my life right now. And if I add them in, it's strictly sword fighting. You're strictly here for me to beat the living shit out of you while we're suited up, and then for us to go home after. There's no drinks after. There's no dinner after. Don't text me unless it's, hey, meet me at the academy. Like, that's what it would be. And I also feel like shitty for that, but I just don't. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I got no idea. So, but yeah. I've honestly forgot that we were on Expedia looking at plane ticket prices, bro. I forgot that I was proving a point. But yeah, I mean, It's cool. I might post updates and stuff like that if I want. If you guys get lucky, I might do little YouTube shorts and stuff of me fencing if you guys get lucky, or YouTube shorts of me brandishing the sword. I'm definitely going to do unboxing videos for the katana and an unboxing YouTube short for the longsword as well. So those are going to be really cool for you guys to see. But for now, I'm going to work out, and then after I work out, because I have to, guys, I got to keep the arms beefy. Let me just show you guys the guns one more time, the gun show. This muscle percentage is only kept this way by me drinking just the right amount of water, eating whatever I want, and then proceeding to kill my body 5 days a week. But unfortunately, because of how high my metabolism is, I can't actually gain any extra weight. So I don't get gains. I just stay as skinny as a stick, but I'm ridiculously strong. So I'm going to go work myself out, take my medicine for the night, including antidepressants, anti-migraine medicine, and melatonin for sleep. And then I'm going to shower, and I'm going to go to bed. I'm happy with the stream settings, and I think that's going to be really, really cool. And yeah, I mean, thank you guys so much for watching the late night stream. It was really cool. I mean, it was really just me and Twilight chilling. We obviously had some other people that joined us, and that was pretty cool as well. That was really nice. But life's been okay. I mean, obviously, if I'm doing really bad, I'll let you guys know, or I won't, and I'll die, and you guys will just see a RIP Gizmo Mech notification come across your YouTube or your Discord, and that's okay, because that's what happens, and life goes on. But I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream tonight. And as always, I'll see you guys in the other world. And that doesn't mean I'm going to kill myself. That's just the customary Gizmo Mech sign out, I think. I haven't done it in a long time. But I'll see you guys later. Everyone have a great night. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.